ultimate investment destination of choice. Murewa is a fast-growing district which has been conferred town board status in November 2021, owing to its exponential development in recent years. Murewa is booming in trade and commerce in all its growth nodes. Among them are Lomborembudzi, Musami, Macheke, Lombwe, and Murewa Town. Murewa is endowed in both natural and man-made resources, which present numerous investment opportunities and comparative advantages over other districts, among them agricultural land, tourism heritage, and adventure sites, plus vital public service provisions. The recently concluded master plan offers more composite investment opportunities across all sectors within the district. Consider investing in Murewa for security and growth of investment in the destination of choice, Murewa. Murewa houses one of the unique centers of culture preservation in Zimbabwe. Murewa Culture House is alluring enthusiasts in culture and heritage to transform this center into a one-stop provincial and heritage museum, owing to its unique establishment through public-private partnerships. The center is offering lucrative investment in one of the following sub-projects: digital library with provincial cultures, norms and values, provincial art gallery exhibition center, light industry for stone and metal artifacts production, and ultimately the intangible culture and heritage, Bende Jerusalem Culture Dance exhibition and performances. The opportunities are buttressed by the uniqueness of this culture center, as it is one of the man-made endowments, which are only 2 in Zimbabwe. Furthermore, the center is equidistantly located within the province as it borders Mutoko, UMP, Romonzi, Marondera, and Mukwani. The revitalized center will provide endless opportunities to the investors and the community, which include educational tours, artifacts, light industry, artists' performances, research and seminars, workshops, bringing in a fair return on investment. Don't miss this opportunity. Murewa District further boasts of its accommodation, hotel and conferencing facilities, as they offer warm hospitality services to delegates from far and wide, from out and within Zimbabwe. Murewa Rural District Council is offering yet another feature into the district hospitality portfolio: Murewa Caves Hotel and Adventure Park. The hotel will excite thousands into leisure ecstasy, owing to its features and activities of the adventure park, which include zipline, mountain climbing, cave exploration, and soothing mountainside accommodation and conferencing. The prime land for this elegant hotel rests 3 kilometers from Murewa Mutawa Highway and 4 kilometers from Murewa Town Center, sitting on 1 hectare adjacent to Mapako High Density Setup, and it is at the center of Mapako Phase 2 expansion. Complementary utilities, electricity and water are accessible.
All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be seated and conclude our program in a very peaceful manner. I'm here to present on Murewa Road District Council. May you please beam the presentation. It's just a short presentation. In addition to the video that you have seen, allow me to go to slide number 8, where I want to speak about maybe about 3 investment opportunities. The first one being the 64-seater garden flats, which is located in Ward 30 of Murewa. It's a 4-story structure to accommodate 16 families. The estimated project overall cost is 520,000. And the expected return for that project will be having around 125 USD per flat, amounting to $2,000 per block, earning about $8,000 monthly. The next one, so this is the 3Ds showing the 64-seater garden flat. The next project, the next investment opportunity is the massive Kunzi Hotel, Conference Center and Recreational Park. This one is in Ward 28. As we all know, that Kunzi Dam is under construction and is going to be the third largest dam in Zimbabwe. The project entails the establishment of a 5-star hotel with conference facilities, recreational park, and a fruit farm. The estimated project overall cost is around 2.5 million USD. The feasibility studies have not yet been done, but it's in progress. Okay? This is the, this is the architectural 3D presentation for Kunzi Hotel and Conference Center. That's the view being a dam view. Okay? The next opportunity for investment in Murewa is the Mashonaland East One-Stop Culture and Heritage Museum. The promoter here being the National Arts Council of Zimbabwe. Scope of the project, it entails establishment of a culture and heritage museum with the following elements: 1, digital library with all provincial cultures, norms, and values. 2, the art gallery exhibition, and the light industry for stone and metal the light industry for stone and metal artifacts production, intangible culture, heritage, learning center, and festivals. The estimated project cost is 320,000. And the status, there is already a culture house and exhibition. As highlighted. So the investor benefits is coming from educational tours, seminars and workshops, arts and festivals, research and study, light industry, artifacts production. Then the last one, investment opportunities, what you are calling the Wompark Boarding School, which is located in Ward 23. The project entails the establishment of a modern boarding school and a sports academy with about 40 hectares land. The estimated project cost is around 2.3 million. This is an architectural representation, 3D representation for the Wompark Boarding School, showing how it appears. Okay? Then we have investment incentives. That's the 3D architectural representation. Then we have the investor incentives for the agriculture, manufacturing, tourism, social services, energy and utilities, and mining. We are saying that you are going to provide about 50 to 60% waiver on the cost of acquiring the land. With Murewa Road District Council, we have removed the bottlenecks in the operations and processes for the ease of doing business. We have the client service charter revised and updated. Then when it comes to our lease fees, we say our investors shall be paying 30% of all dues on land acquisition and commence construction works. Then the 70% balance is payable in the space of about 3 years in installments. When it comes to applications and client feedback, we have the notice board and information which is readily available on our social platforms, on Facebook, on Twitter. We can, when it comes to issues concerning stand application, waiting lists, etc., we have the chat board and WhatsApp numbers. And this being the case, it marks the end of my presentation. I thank you.
Thank you, sir. The good man he almost stuck to the instruction. I said 3 key investment points. He made them 4, but at least he tried. So we'll give him that. Maybe 80% for effort. Yeah. The next one is Uzumba Maramba Pungwe. Rural District Council, can they come through? Please stick to 3 key investment points. We are really out of time.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm sorry, all leaders present, all protocols observed. I'm Chibanda Simbarashe, District Economist, UMP. UMP district really quite unique. The only district with an abbreviation. The only district with a name, middle name, and surname, Uzumba Mwana wa Maramba Pfungwe. I'm going to look at the investment opportunities in the district. I will begin with some background information about the district. The district lies in the northern eastern part of Zimbabwe, stretching for about 120 kilometers. It covers land lying between major rivers, the Mazwe River and its tributary, the Nyadire River. The district is about 370 hectares, with a population of about 124,225, according to the census of 2022. The district itself, I'll move on to the district map. The district itself is surrounded by other districts such as Murewa, Shamva, Mtoko, Rushinga, Mudzi, and part of Mount Darwin. Therefore, a man with so many neighbors as such would never go hungry, which means any investment opportunity in the district would have a bearing on the catchment area being offered by surrounding districts. Can you move on to the next slide so that what I'm explaining makes sense? I was on the district map. As you can see, it's made up of 3 areas: Uzumba, Maramba, and Pfungwe, making up 1 district, and those are the surrounding or neighboring districts I've been talking about. Now, coming on to the investment opportunities, there are so many opportunities as depicted in the next slide, by sector, we have agriculture, we have mining, tourism, energy, and infrastructure investment opportunities. As an agro-based economy district, we are also interested in turning the raw materials found in agriculture and mining into processed or products that might be value added through processing, such as the processing of small grains, fruit and vegetable processing. Then in mining, we are looking for investors that can add value in products such as granite and gold. There are also opportunities in terms of tourism, ecotourism, and conservancies. There are shortage of accommodation facilities in the district, hence the need for hotel and conferencing facilities. Solar energy, infrastructure, we have a huge housing backlog. There's also need to improve schools, clinics, and so on, as students and patients are still walking more than 5 kilometers seeking for education or for medical facilities. However, across all these sectors, I'm going to stick on to 3 opportunities as indicated. We need to add value to our small grains. This project involves the construction of a food processing plant that will include milling, processing, and packaging of small grains. There is a growing demand for health, indigenous foodstuffs produced locally. This project will be very important for food tourism. There's a demand for processed grains from sorghum, finger millet, pearl millet, rapoko, and so on. We have about 2 seed banks in the district, and we are proposing to set up this food processing plant in 2 of our wards, that is Ward 3 and Ward 9, where we have seed houses or seed banks whereby farmers are producing quality small grain seeds, hence the need for such a plant. As you can see there, there's a field for small grains and a table showing part of the seed house. What we are saying is these small grains can be grown with minimum inputs. Low fertilizers or pesticides are needed. They are drought-resistant crops, and they are produced in large quantities in the district. The annual output is approximately, The annual output is approximately about 6,000 tons, and with the current price of about 330 per ton, it will turn up into millions of dollars, at least 2 million. Right, I've been told to stick to not only the 3 projects, but maybe to less than 10 minutes. Vanoziva uzumba maramba pfungwe inzvimbo inopisa. It's very hot, meaning to say, kupisa ikoko there's direct sunlight. There are more days of sunlight than cloud cover, and at times it's uncomfortable. Hence, we want to turn that opportunity into investment opportunity, whereby we look for investors that would generate solar power. There are electrical blackouts. As of yesterday, through thunderstorms, some facilities were damaged to such an extent that we are likely to have a prolonged periods without power. Hence the need for such a facility. The details are shown on the screen there. We have about 3 wards where we intend to set up such facilities. We have identified land for that, and we have done public consultations. and the raw electrification agents the guys have been coming to the district assessing the feasibility of such a project. Such a solar farms, they have some expected benefits as shown there, whereby we are saying it will result in employment creation, and we will actually reduce our reliance on ZESA, reducing the electrical bill and so on, as you can see there. There are also investor benefits whereby the investor will be able to recoup his cost of the cost of investments through net metering, or providing the power directly to users or clients, whereby they will be able to pay for such a service. Last but not least, Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe is a mining district. There's granite mining taking place there. As I have already indicated, we wish to add value to the granite being produced in the district by establishing granite cutting and polishing plants. Land is being identified across the district, and private players are expected to establish such granite cutting and polishing plants. The expected benefits as well, they include employment creation, availability of cheap labor in the district, and all the granite companies in the district will be able to process the granite that will be produced in the district. There are also other investment opportunities, as I have already highlighted, in hotel, lodges, conferencing, fruit and vegetable processing, granite mining itself, gold processing, and so on. I think with these few I can end here. Thank you very much.
Unfortunately, we had to cut the good man from UMP short. He says it's the only district with a name, a middle name, and a surname. Hanzi Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe. That's what he said. Just so that you don't misquote me. Well, because of time, we've had to cut our program short. For those that were not able to present in this session, the presentations will be carried over to the dinner and the awards. So, was not present, you take it up later. You'll be in the able hands of a certain gentleman I saw walking in here. You'll see him later. I will not introduce him. He'll do that for himself. Lest I steal his thunder. But it's been a fine day. Thank you very much for your attention and your time, and for appreciating my voice. I don't like it myself, but I'm glad you listened to it for the duration of the day. I hope to see you again in the future, and I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. For today, I'm done. My name is Mashonaland, and I'm out. Thank you.